Up next, we get highlights from the Battle Royal that took place on the pre-show, which actually was a Sunday Night Heat, I would imagine, which was won by Test and D'Lo Brown, which means they will face Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett for the tag team titles in the next match. There was one other match on Heat, and that was Jacqueline versus Ivory in a singles match. That was all the women on the roster, therefore, having had a match at this WrestleMania. Also in the Battle Royal, these are the other participants that were involved in the Battle Royal. We've got Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge of the Public Enemy, who were around for about 3 months, possibly even less at the time. Viscera, Gilbert, Animal and Hawk, Skull and 8-Ball, Scotty 2 Hotty, Farouk, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, very early appearance for them, Midian, Brian Christopher, Steve Black and Bradshaw, and Tiger Ali Singh, who must have wrestled about 3 or 4 pay-per-views, and at least two of them were on the UK only pay-per-views, because he wasn't important enough to use on American ones, but we got the matches, so they brought Tiger Ali Singh into this.
I remember that pay-per-view, the UK one. I want to say it was No Mercy. And was the first match Tiger Ali Singh versus Gilbert?
I think it might have been, yeah.
And that was on pay-per-view. And we bought it. Me and my mates bought that. And that was the first match. And we were like, oh, dear.
Tag team titles are up next. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett defend against D'Lo Brown and Test, the makeshift tag team again, just to get D'Lo Brown and Test on the show. Basically, that was all. I think this is a little bit unforgivable, to be honest, because on this show, you've got Road Dogg and Billy Gunn booked in multi-way singles matches. Just don't do that and have them face Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett for the tag team titles. Isn't that just the most obvious thing in the world?
I love it that we're on the same page. That was my alternative booking. So, sorry, Ben, I interrupted you with my crazy faces then.
No, but I think it just doesn't make any sense. It's not like they're pivotal parts of those two matches. Yes, they're both champions, but they didn't need to be. They could have easily not had them win those titles on the way to WrestleMania. Put them up against Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett and have a tag team match with New Age Outlaws, who are still, to this point, the most popular tag team in the company. No problem at all. It just doesn't make sense to not have them in this match. This is only a 4-minute match. It's not up to much, really. It ends when there's an argument between Deborah and Ivory, who Deborah's in Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett's corner and Ivory's in D'Lo's corner. Test gets distracted by this. PMS also come to the ring. That's Jacqueline and Terry Runnels, and they argue with Ivory as well. They'd previously had a bit of a run-in with her, apparently. And then in the ring, D'Lo goes for a powerbomb, but Owen Hart hits a missile dropkick off the top and Jarrett pins him. Matt?
This is probably going to end up being the shortest analysis of a match ever, because there was nothing in it for me to really take notes of. It was just very, very, very unnoteworthy. Probably one of the only things that sort of stuck out to me is Owen Hart hitting a cool-looking gut-wrench suplex. Other than that, I mean, the jackknife cover was cool by Jeff Jarrett at the end, but other than that, this was very, very bland and just far too quick to really develop into anything. So yeah, that's about all I can really say. There's no need to really watch this.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. I mean, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just there. I agree completely. New Age Outlaws versus Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett, and it should have opened the night. And do you know what? I think that they could have even got away with having Al Snow versus Hardcore Holly in another hardcore match. I think they could have got away with it. Owen Hart is wasted in this match. He shouldn't be having this match. And even Jeff Jarrett, I know that I'm not a massive fan, but I don't mind Jeff Jarrett. He's what he is. But yeah, they should be playing the New Age Outlaws. Fighting, wrestling the New Age Outlaws.
They should be fighting together.
Yeah, play fighting. That's what they're doing. That's what wrestling is. Just one note about a move. I thought Test did a great powerbomb on Owen Hart. I felt it when I watched it. I thought it was cracking. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I weren't offended by it. It was all right.
This is obviously a bit sad because it's the last Owen Hart appearance at WrestleMania, because obviously he passed away a couple of months after this point at Over the Edge 99. The last we see of Owen Hart on this journey.